The jungle was never quiet for long. It was full of life, full of sound birds in the trees, monkeys calling, insects buzzing. But one night, everything stopped. No birds, no monkeys, no insects. The whole place froze in silence. That was the night when the crown of the kingdom was taken. At the start, the kingdom belonged to Pantom, the giant elephant. He was not only the biggest animal in the jungle, but also the wisest. Pantom believed in fairness. He made sure the weak were not crushed by the strong. When two animals fought, he listened to both sides before giving judgment. Because of that, the animals trusted him. Life was balanced under his rule. But not everyone liked balance. Some animals felt Pantom was too slow. Some thought he was too soft. Among them was Luna, the lion. Strong, proud, and feared by many, Luna wanted the jungle crown for himself. Luna began to whisper in secret places. He spoke with the hyenas, promising them more food. He called on the leopards, saying they would gain more hunting grounds. Even the jackals and vultures listened, tempted by his promise of power. Soon, Luna built a loyal group around him. Then came the night of the coup. The moon was hidden behind clouds. Shadows stretched across the land. Luna and his followers struck fast. They came with sharp claws and loud roars. Pantom tried to defend himself, trumpeting and stomping, but the attack was too sudden. The animals who supported Luna surrounded him. The mighty elephant was forced down, and the crown was ripped away. From that night, Luna ruled. At first, some animals hoped he would be a strong leader. They thought maybe the jungle needed a ruler with teeth and claws. But they were wrong. Luna ruled with fear. He roared every morning to remind everyone who was in power. He made smaller animals bow before him. If anyone refused, he punished them harshly. Food was taken by force. Water holes were guarded. Even the monkeys in the trees no longer laughed. The jungle grew dark under his rule. But in the shadows, another figure moved slow, quiet, almost unnoticed. His name was Kiram, the tortoise. Kiram was small compared to Pantom and weak compared to Luna. But he had something more powerful than size or strength. He had patience, and he had a plan. He began to talk to the other animals, not in loud speeches, but in small whispers. He told them that the jungle did not belong to one beast. He told them that together they were stronger than Luna. At first, the animals were afraid. "What can we do against a lion?" the gazelles asked. "He will crush us," said the smaller creatures. But Kiram did not stop. Slowly, he spoke to all the antelopes, the zebras, the monkeys, the birds, even the crocodiles by the river. Days turned into weeks, and more animals began to listen. They remembered the days of Pantom, when they lived without fear. They remembered when food and water were shared. Their anger grew, and with it, their courage. Then one day, Kiram called them together. "It is time," he said. "No animal can fight Luna alone, but if we all rise together, he cannot stand against us." The animals agreed. The jungle was ready for war. On the morning of the battle, the ground shook with the march of buffalo herds. Birds circled above, screaming their calls. Monkeys leapt from branch to branch, passing signals through the trees. Even the snakes slithered quietly, waiting for the fight. Luna roared when he heard them coming. His loyal followers, hyenas, leopards, jackals, gathered around him. The battle began. It was chaos. Dust filled the air. The sound of trumpeting elephants, roaring lions, and screaming monkeys shook the trees. Buffalo charged into hyenas. Birds dived at the eyes of predators. Crocodiles snapped at leopards near the river. The fight went on for hours. The jungle floor was torn apart by hooves and claws. Many were hurt, but the animals kept fighting, united under Kiram's call. Finally, Luna saw that he was losing. His roar grew weaker. His followers began to scatter. The hyenas ran first, then the jackals. The vultures, who once supported him, flew away. Alone, Luna fled into the dark forest. His crown, his power, and his pride were gone. The battle was over. The jungle was free. When Pantom was brought back to the throne, the animals cheered. But Pantom was no longer the same. His eyes were heavy with sadness, for he had seen how quickly peace could fall apart. He called a great meeting under the old tree, where every animal gathered, big and small, fierce and gentle. Pantom lifted his trunk and spoke. Today, we thank Kiram. He may be slow in body, but his courage and wisdom are greater than any strength. It was he who united us. It was he who brought peace back to our home. The animals turned to Kiram. The tortoise bowed his head, quiet and humble. He did not fight with claws or teeth, but with patience and unity. From that day on, the animals remembered that courage was not always loud. Sometimes it moved slowly, step by step, like the tortoise. But still, on some nights, when the jungle grows too quiet, a memory returns. The memory of the night when silence came before blood, and the crown of the jungle was stolen.